Okay, this is what I gotta say. I'm INFECTA. I learned a lot on the YBPA. That stands for Young Black Positive Advocates. So whoever's in could be Asian, Caribbean, Black American, African, or even mixed race. As long as next to a white person, yep, we can always see the comparison. This is the main fact. Let me change that, step back. In fact, let me make impact. We're always being stereotyped just because we're black. And about that, we got a lot that we wanna speak, not preach. And if we're not heard, then tell me, what's the point of freedom of speech?
We wanna be respected and not suspected. We wanna be respected and not suspected. We wanna be respected and not suspected. We wanna be respected.
Respected and not suspected. We wanna be respected.
I want to be respected, not suspected. I want to be protected on my own ends. Just because I'm on the corner of my hoodie up, don't mean that I'm on the bad boy flexes. Don't stop me on road because I'm black. If you think I've done something, tell me is it a fact. I think police need to stop stereotyping black youths and catch all the other underage boys drinking up the booze. You think I'm the boy that's selling the crack. You think I'm the boy that's shotting the caps. You think I'm the boy that's stealing the phones. But what you didn't know is that I've got my own. When I'm not on the ends, I moan and groan. When I am, I get asked if I stole this phone. I ain't saying that the police are racist, but they're looking for all the wrong people in all the wrong places. If the police were moving at the right paces, then people will run when they see two or more black faces.
It's our own vibe the way that we be talking. It's our own vibe the way that we be walking, yeah. It's our own vibe the way that we be talking. It's our own vibe the way that we be walking, yeah. It's our own vibe the way that we be talking. It's our own vibe the way that we be walking. So.
Cast a glance in my direction. Tell me, what is your perception? Perhaps my trousers are hung low. My hair might be cane-road. Do you judge me by my hair and clothes? And now do you regard me as friend or foe? You search for illegal things in my possession. I search for answers to life's questions. Caught in a struggle to decipher my identity, which you have declared is of poor quality. But I will fight my fears every day, and if you remain wary, take a second, put yourself in my shoes. Then you can choose whether to remain an enemy or break down the barriers of communication.
Nowadays, Muslims are being stereotyped as terrorists because of a few people's bad behaviour. Because of this, all Asians are targeted, stopped and searched for having brown skin. Not all Asians are the same. There are Sikhs, Muslims and Hindus, and not everyone understands that. The police do not have enough intelligence, and we would like for this to be changed.
No communication, no understanding. No communication, no understanding. No communication, no understanding. No communication, no understanding. No communication, no understanding.
Every day of our life, there's fear. When we're only for another ends, that's fair. When we get approached by the feds, that's fair. When the feds approach us, they know that's fair. By the feds, then we get put down. We're meant to feel safe when the feds come around. Instead, we get stared at with a bait frown. Why can't we be treated as a part of this town? How can you change this life when between us there's no bond? Don't judge us by the outside. Look deeper as I sing this song.
We need to transform these negative perceptions. Yeah, we need to transform these negative perceptions.
Scars of our histories need to be softened. Scars of our histories need to be softened.
It's not only in this present day that black people have had problems with the police, it's been going on for years. We believe in order to eradicate these problems, we need to get both parties on mutual ground to discuss their differences.
Our history involves drama and pain, respect and equality we're trying to gain. So when we're on a roadside, yeah, we're singing the same. We're in a hoodie, or your trousers ain't touching your waist. The way that we dress don't affect our persona. If you're wondering how we feel, well, it's time we showed you. We want to better ourselves, we just need your help. With the police, we'll be with partnership, time will tell. When we're gonna trust them and they trust as well. So we can stop going round like a carousel. Gotta break the cycle before it's way too late. And a future generation suffer the fate. We don't want to descend and leave what we created. Want to finally talk and stop the hating. So if we negotiate, I'm sure we'll agree. The police ain't that bad and neither are we.
Yeah, in these troubled times, it's hard to rise when we fall down. Yeah, in these troubled times, we're trying hard to make it work.
Video games.
Magazines. The power of stereotypes. 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 The power of stereotypes.
The media.
The life in the video games is coming to the real. As a child plays the video games, he chooses what they feel. The game teaches youth how to fight and how to steal, and the last result is one day they live to kill. The government say they're trying to keep the violence down, yet still they're promoting all this violence around the town. Life wasn't so bad with the games until now. It's all money on their minds while the youth lay underground. So please stop using us to make your peace and just think about us as well as yourself.
Those who do well are rarely celebrated. Those who do well are rarely celebrated.
Why is it the bad one? Why is it the 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 why is it
You and I already know of all the young thugs shutting drugs in the block. Stories that unfold with all their twisted plots. There is a big but, it's not young thugs. It's originated into boys that are black. Why is that? You tell us because we wanna know. Track back, we gotta take it slow, cause this is constantly a racial blow. And if this happens all the time, how do you expect the young youth today to grow? Cause even in school they make less news of a boy that's successful, or if he was a fool. Cause it's hard getting attention when you're so good, but when bad you get recognized for rare in the hood. So stop being so stereotypical, cause for us it's emotional.
Yeah, we make our voice heard, but they don't want to do nothing. The government's wrong, so it's time that you did something. Before the 21, a black youth supposed to die. Take time and ask yourself why. And it's shanks and the guns keep busting and bring pain. And it's youngers that are banging the guns, it's insane. Relatives and mothers feeling the wrath of this chain. We don't want to live life the hard old way. Make a plan to change things, stop wasting time. I'm tired of going out rolling and strolling, and I keep hearing of high rate crime. You better put a stop to it, a halt, a block, a sign really before it's too late. Black youths get stopped all the time on the roadside, believe me, it's not great. We stay educated, we say no to drugs, knives and guns. See, the three are related, so stay separated. From the hype of the road, it's hard, but we keep dedicated. See me now, I'm hated, because I know where I'm going and very rarely have I hesitated. Hope you heard when I stated, cause deep down the history of blacks has been contaminated, a cancer created by the lives of racists. You can argue, but it's still debated. Now you've been educated by my deep past bars, now you see how our lives are related.
I'm INFECTA, I lot a lot on the YBPA. That stands for Young Black Positive Advocates. So whoever's in could be Asian, Caribbean, Black American, African or even mixed race. As long as next to a white person, yep, we can always see the comparison. This is the main fact, let me change that, step back. In fact, let me make impact. We're always being stereotyped just because we're black. And about that, we got a lot that we wanna speak, not preach. And if you're not heard, then tell me, what's the point of freedom of speech?